thought I would come out and have a quick walk down the garden to show you tomorrow when I see you. This is coming out the back door. This is a border that I'm going to tackle next year. The roses, some of them are good, some of them are not. It's just all a bit overgrown. There's Japanese anemones here and over here starting to come up. They're fine, but there's a lot of them that have self-seeded in there. So I'm going to have a look at that. This bit's looking not too bad. Over here's not looking too bad. Got a nice dahlia way at the back there, but it's in the wrong place. Potatoes, strawberries are finished now. Still got a few raspberries. We've had quite a few raspberries off these bushes. Sweet peas at the back door. They're doing well. Picked a big bunch for Rebecca today. Greenhouse is full and looking good. Lots of cucumbers, lots of tomatoes coming, doing really well. Now along the back here, not much colour, but the hostas are getting huge. I see there's some flowers coming up on them, some buds appearing. Good year for ferns and the hostas. This fern's big, nice and green. Japanese anemone growing here as well. New crocrosmia coming up, proper crocrosmia now. That should be fine, that's its first year. This is the new border with the arch, it's been doing really well. Sweet peas coming high up the arch on both sides. The strawberries at the back looking nice, shades of pink. I think they were always there, but because I've really cleared stuff out there, they've really got going. Another massive hosta. We've got clematis on the fence. That's a nice one, and the yellow one's just starting to come out. Not that much colour in this bit just now, but there's a few things coming. Got quite a lot of dahlias. This is an unusual plant. I think Mary thought it was a Canadian dogtooth, I think she said. Canadian violet maybe. This rose had performed well, but no buds on it just now. One or two plums, but not very much. Oh, quite a few I suppose now that I look at it. Yeah, there are more than I was thinking. This rose is a bit unsightly, but lots of heads on it. I'll try and train it a bit better next year. This is the first year it's really flowered, other than my dahlias. Now, I've been brutal with this rhododendron because it was about 3 to 4 feet higher, and I've taken off the old branches. What you're seeing there is new growth from branches I took off last year, so hopefully by next year there'll be a lot more new growth. It's just looking a lot healthier. I'll go this way for the sun. A big sunflower coming up there, and the sweet peas in behind, they've got going now. This is a nice border. The crocosmia is looking really nice there. There's also a honeysuckle that just appeared. I don't know where it appeared from, but it's sort of winding its way through the bushes, which is nice. This was a nice rose. And then more potatoes. Pots at the front door. And then just this border here. It's a bit of a lack of colour just now, but as I say, there are things coming. More dahlias, cosmos coming, more buds on the roses. This rose is very, very tall. Can you see the height of that? Again, I'm thinking of being quite brutal with it next year. There's not much at the bottom, you see, so I'm thinking of cutting it fairly hard back and see what happens. More dahlias and cosmos still to come, and a couple of sunflowers. And I think that's it.